It's the NFL on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Lions and the Titans. And it's all up next.
We welcome all of you to Nissan Stadium on the banks of the Cumberland River in downtown Nashville, Tennessee. Today, it is the opener of the 2024 NFL season, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Tennessee Titans. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, there's nothing quite like it, that feeling of beginning another NFL season. Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And off we go from Nashville. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their quarterback, the guy out of California, the former Cal Bear, Jared Goff.
And at one point, the ascension of Jared Goff was really, really strong. Back-to-back Pro Bowls, took his team to the Super Bowl, and came really within one quarter of winning it. But since that time, he's had bouts of inconsistency, and that's been the struggle for him as he tries to get back to the form he showed earlier in his career.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. First run of the game for Jahmyr Gibbs, the Alabama product. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now a 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, Goff. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 43. Off play action. Here's Goff. Into the hands of Williams across the formation. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well. Goff now looks to throw. Finding Williams once more, complete. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. To the air again, Goff. That's complete to Laporta. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. From the red zone now, Goff. And he can't quite bring it in. Might have heard footsteps there across the middle. 2nd down. Back to throw, Goff. Incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions. Have them looking at 3rd and 10. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
They took the shot, didn't get it. There's definitely a difference here because they had a chance to get 7, maybe 8 if they pushed it. Instead, they'll likely settle for 3.
Yeah, opening drive, holding him to 3. Psychologically, maybe a win for the defense. Sukup's kick is good. Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. So here are the Titans now for their first drive. They're led out by someone who needs no introduction to these Lions. Their quarterback for 12 seasons and the franchise's most prolific passer with over 45,000 yards and nearly 300 touchdowns. It's Matthew Stafford. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. This 2nd and 4. Here's Pollard again. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
Holding offense.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Stafford. To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. Well, they tried to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. And that is incomplete. Now on 4th down, here's Ryan Stonehouse to punt for Tennessee. Back deep, Khalif Raymond. That's pulled in at the 32. Almost outkicked his cover. Yard punt, but 10 on the return. And the Lions will take over. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Here's Goff. Incomplete. He was looking that time for Jamison Williams, but it's going to be 2nd down. Now it's Goff. That pass caught. It's Williams. And he's brought down. Now Goff on 1st down. That's complete to Peoples-Jones. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Again, Goff. Quick hitter here, it's complete. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Goff wants to throw on 3rd and 1. Well, they would have gotten a conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be 4th down. They go ahead and snap it. Goff. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Goff. That is caught by Laporta. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A chance for a 1st touchdown drive of the year. It's 1st and goal. Goff throwing again. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
To throw is Goff. There's Laporta. He's got it. Touchdown, Lions. They're able to extend their lead. Extra point up and good by Suckup. And the lead grows to 10-0. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown. This taken in at the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Titans coming back onto the field for their 2nd drive. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. Stafford now to throw. Got his man, Okonkwo. So the completion good for 7 there, and it's 2nd down. Play action, Stafford. That's dumped off to Pollard. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Ready for the 2nd quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession. as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. On 4th down, Ryan Stonehouse on to punt. And taken right on the 30. It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. And Detroit getting set to go now. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that will bring up 2nd down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. Well, that'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll run with Gibbs. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal. Gibbs again. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Lions are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Extra point put through by Succop. And that makes our score 17-0. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Set to go again. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. Cockrell holds it in left side. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Running right, it's Pollard. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Stafford on 1st down. He finds his man, Pollard. Flashy little move, but unable to reach the 40. 2nd down and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Lions' 42-yard line.
Now Stafford. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. Had a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Stafford looks to throw again. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Titans 1st down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. Out of the gun, a give to Pollard. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard. 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Now Stafford. That'll be complete to Okonkwo. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 14. On the draw, it's Pollard. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. Ball on the 8. It's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd.
Now it's Stafford. His pass caught at the 4. And the Titans are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Stafford. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. A great effort there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Titans get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Lions now taking over late in this first half. And with a 17-7 lead, maybe they're just looking to get into the locker room. Goff on first down. Fighting to stay upright. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And a pretty good run, all things considered. Probably would have liked that in the first quarter instead of right now as the clock continues to run. All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. And we'll see what he can do. Now a hit and a loose football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. But they will not be able to capitalize as time has run out here on the first half of play.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of...
It looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to the second half. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The Titans getting set to go here to begin the third quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback.
It's caught, and he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Off of play action. Here's Stafford. Swinging this out for Pollard. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. 2nd and 6. Here's Stafford. And that is incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. That'll give him 60 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That good for 22 and a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. Just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Stafford. That's complete once again to Hopkins. It's a Titans touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Titans have got it back to within a score. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as Raymond will elect not to bring it out. So we get a look at the Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. Now Goff on first down. Got St. Brown running the quick slant here. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Counter play. Here's Gibbs. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. A shotgun snap for Goff. That's complete to Peoples-Jones. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. An extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for third down. Off play action. Here's Goff. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 37. To the outside, that's complete to Williams. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Goff. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd. And that one to the right side and incomplete. 4th down now as the Titans defense holds up in coverage. Succop's kick is good. And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20 to 14 now. So 3 points, response there to that opening touchdown of this third quarter.
And that's an important 3, both in terms of adding to your lead, but also letting the other guys know you're not going to just come out in the second half and take over.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Titans offense now, they get ready to do battle again here. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. To throw on 2nd down is Stafford. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. Trying to run for it with Pollard. And the broken tackle helps lead to a 1st down gain. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. After the interception, here's Goff. And that one knocked away and incomplete. Nice job defensively on what will be the final play of the third quarter. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now a 2nd and 10. Back now in Nashville. It's the Lions holding onto the football, and they also have the lead as we start quarter number 4. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Goff. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Russ loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to it. Here comes the Lions punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense.
Trailing here in the second half, went for the aggressive play, got a little too aggressive.
You got to know when to pull up, or if you're going to go for it, how to take your body across a punter's body and not into it. Not a good play at all.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Here's Goff now on 2nd down. Well, that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a 1st down. Here's Goff. Touchdown! Jahmyr Gibbs. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Lions are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield in the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on that play, Brandon, because so often during a game, our cameras find them looking down at their play sheets, and you wonder if they're absorbing anything. He had something specific in mind, and he went to it, and it worked well.
And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Drops this underneath for Pollard. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
To throw is Stafford. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Throwing is Stafford. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now Stafford. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on 3rd down. Stafford now to throw. Oh, it's intercepted. He was trying to get it to Ridley. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On 1st down, Goff. He'll find Williams on the slant. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st down, Lions.
Goff. Finding Williams once more, complete. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. Gibbs straight ahead. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
Throwing on 3rd, Goff. Throws out left. It's caught by Williams. And the Lions are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Big hook up there. Forced to throw it on third down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
Gibbs is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a second and goal. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got a second and goal now as they look to add a few more points here onto their total. Open man right side is St. Brown. And in for the Lions touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown from 3 yards out. And the Lions have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. Extra point up and good by Succop. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record. But everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for Detroit, hey, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that to start the year. And they will head back
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And the spotlight is on the Cardinals' superstar wide receiver. He's going to be a busy man in the passing game. It's the Cardinals and the Hawks coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Valley of the Sun at State Farm Stadium here in Glendale. Today after... The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. This fielded right at the goal line. And they will wrangle them down a couple yards shy of the 30. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback.
And he left North Carolina with most of his school's records, and at one point was thought to be maybe the #1 quarterback in his draft class. He does bring deceptive athleticism and plenty of upside to the table. Add some consistency, and maybe he can really unlock what he can be in the NFL.
And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. The numbers for Walker from last week's effort: 11 carries, 95 yards, and a score.
And those numbers have both he and his blockers motivated this week. They saw that yardage total climbing, but stopped short of 100. Every one of them has to be driven this week to help him reach the century mark.
Nice pickup, 10 yards and a first down on the keeper. From the gun, it's Walker. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. You look at this Arizona defense. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
And that's a ranking that feels good, right? To be #1 and be the top of your profession. But here's the problem. It's only week 1.
1 week, yeah.
Can they do it 15 more times? If so, then we really got something to talk about.
That's the challenge. Walker now on 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Back to throw, Howell. He completes this to Walker. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. They'll try for the first with Walker. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Here's Walker. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. Out of the gun, it's Howell. And Walker has it. Touchdown, Seahawks. Kenneth Walker, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Seahawks are on the board first here this afternoon. Myers connects on the PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
I think the hope was to let him sit and learn for a bit, but he was thrown right into the fire in week 1. Now we'll see what kind of lessons he's learned as he prepares for his 2nd start in the NFL.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Complete to Jones. And he's going to be brought down right there after the catch at the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And his throw is incomplete. The Cardinals at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and they were able to get that road victory in the opener. Now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it Week 1, that gets you pointed in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
Back to throw again. And the Seahawks defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. This is taken at about the 14. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now Howell. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. 2, now it's 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Howell throwing on 3rd down here. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Howell. Over the middle, it's complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Final 30 seconds of this first quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. That is incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, and it's 3rd and short. When you look at this defense, currently number 1 in the NFL against the run.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Walker. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. They'll throw on 1st down. Here's Howell. And his throw here is incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. And Howell will throw it. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down. Myers' kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw here. And to the left side here, Wilson. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Seahawks ready to take over on offense. They were losers last time out to the 49ers, but right now they're on the right side of the scoreboard as they start out 1st and 10. Howell's throw into the hands of Fan. The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Up the middle they run. It's Walker, and he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Howell down to throw it. And that will be incomplete. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. 47 yards on the punt that time, just 1 yard on the return. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Wide open receiver complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Connor up the middle. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. They'll look to throw. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. Straight ahead, Walker. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1 yard gain. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the 1st down marker is here on 3rd. Here's Howell. He's got his big tight end, Fan. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Throwing here, Howell. As it complete to Jackson Smith and Jigba. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 2 yards to go, 2nd down. Howell, he'll look to throw it. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch it, no matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
They'll run for it. It's Walker. And he's not going to get the first. I don't even think he made it back to the line of scrimmage. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Screen pass to Connor. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Cardinals got to go quickly, hustling to the line. 2nd and 4. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. So we reach. Sorry, Coach, put a pin in that. We are going to move right on to the 3rd quarter here. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And no run back here as the 3rd quarter will commence with a touchback.
Here we go. Here we go. Check right.
3rd quarter starts with a run from Connor. That's to about the 28. 2nd down coming up.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Here comes the Cardinals punter now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. So a change. And they will take over 1st and 10.